All right, we talked about the history of Mardi Gras with the oysters, Rockefeller, and how that's a tradition. And now Rhonda Wyatt, the owner of Marché Bacchus, French Bistro and Wine Shop, and Chef Paul Boyd, they're back, and we tackle another New Orleans-style dessert. Beignets, my favorite. Tell us about the beignet and why it's so closely associated with New Orleans.
Well, so the beignets came to us from France in the middle 1800s, and there's a place in New Orleans, everybody knows it, it's called Café du Monde, and they've been selling beignets 24 hours a day for all of these years. And so I grew up on this donut, drowning in powdered sugar.
Oh, they're so
and
delicious.
it's still, to this day, very much a tradition in New Orleans. So we're featuring it today. So
how does it start out? How do we make them so light and fluffy?
So we start out by making a yeast dough with yeast, warm water, milk, flour, butter, and then you just let all that turn into a dough. It gets nice and fluffy after about an hour and a half.
That's beautiful.
And then you roll it out and cut it into squares. For beignets, they need to be squares. And then you fry it high temp. You need to make sure, when you roll them out, you need to make sure that they are really thin. And then you let them sit for about 20 minutes and they puff back up. And then you fry them.
And the finished product is this beautiful, decadent, sweet dessert with some chicory.
Now with some chicory coffee, and the purists would say, you know, you don't have a dipping sauce because you never really did have a dipping sauce, but we find that people like that. So we're serving ours tonight with a chocolate caramel sauce.
Oh, you got to try that. And then the grand finale, we have the king cake. Tell us about the king cake.
So the king cake goes way back. It's signifies the colors of it, which are purple, green, and gold, signify the colors of the three wise men. And the three wise men relate to when baby Jesus was born. Hence, the baby that you will find in the cake signifies baby Jesus.
Do we get to cut the cake?
Yes, we can cut the cake. So right here, we have a knife and a
you got a knife?
Here.
Oh, okay,
ready to play right here.
Lindsay, come here. So let's see if you get the baby.
Everybody wants to know what the baby means, and it doesn't mean anything negative. It can mean so many things. It can mean good luck. It can mean you buy the next king cake and have the next party. It could mean you are going to be the next king or queen of the next Mardi Gras ball. It can mean, so in New Orleans it means many, many things, but again, none of them negative. So
okay, pick a piece, like, do you pick wherever
I have
you
napkins
want?
for you right there.
Do you pick wherever you want?
Yes, you pick wherever you want.
Okay. Is it,
no, go ahead. No, I'm not going to have any.
You guys, you don't want any? Okay.
Not right now.
You were going, and then you felt like you were being greedy. You're not.
No, I'm close. You want a piece of the...
Nobody knows.
As long as it doesn't have the baby in it.
No,
well, you don't know.
The baby's a good thing.
The baby is a good thing.
Not when you're a single bachelor.
He's got jokes.
This baby is a good thing.
Anybody get the baby?
Delicious too, though. Yeah. Even without the baby, it's still good cake.
Here you go, Carlos.
And this king cake came from New Orleans. I still think, you know, they have the best. And actually, my family ships these to me, so I can get a taste of New Orleans during Mardi Gras. But I understand that some of the local groceries are starting to carry them.
Oh, this is fantastic. So, Jason, I got yours. You might have the baby.
No, I did not get the baby.
You don't know. It could be in the inside. You never know.
It could be anywhere inside.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have to find out who gets a baby. This is so great. So tell everyone what else you have going on tonight.
So tonight we're doing a special Mardi Gras menu and a Mardi Gras cocktail, because a lot of people don't realize we have a full bar now. So full cocktail bar, no longer just beer and wine. So tonight we're featuring a 3-course menu: the oysters Rockefeller that you saw tonight, jambalaya, and the beignets that you saw. So that's our 3-course menu. And we also have a cocktail that's kind of a play on the very famous New Orleans cocktail, the Hurricane. And so we're calling it the Marché Mardi Gras cocktail tonight.
So
come on in and see us.
And you can buy a bottle of wine to go with your dinner, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Courtney, I'm saving you a piece of this king cake, so hopefully maybe you get the baby. Who knows?
Thanks a lot.